Okay, I want to talk about some key run plays for us. This is the blast run play. Really, the objective of this is to kind of attack the outside interior of the defense. We want to earn quickly about 5 to 8 yards up the middle of that outside interior. So, again, linemen, you're getting off the ball, you're blocking the defensive player in front of you away from the hole. The receivers, if you're on the play side, you got to understand, am I on the play side, non-play side? If you're on the play side, you're blocking the quarterback. If you're on the non-play side, you're running a slant to block the safety. The quarterback, your job is to get that handoff to the running back. You want to go back about 45 degrees after that snap is taken and really get the ball as deep as you can to that running back and then bootleg away from the running back after you hand the ball off. Fullback, you're the lead block for the running back, so if it's a strong side run, you're running the same side as the tight end, you're going to block the linebacker and then move to the safety. If it's a weak side run, you just have the outside linebacker on that side. Running back, your job is to follow the lead block of the fullback, and then once you get through the first level of the defense, their line, then you're looking for a cut back to the outside and bounce the ball to the outside for hopefully what is a big gain. So let's take a look at some of the run plays we're going to do out of the blast. So again, blast means both players are going through the same hole. So if we look here, we're doing the 35 blast pro right. So this is a weak side run. Quarterback, fullback, you got to get out of the way quickly of that quarterback. You got to go downhill. This is a key block here with the tackle hooking the defensive end away from the hole and the guard hooking the tackle towards the defensive tackle towards the interior. Fullback, you're running downhill to hit that outside linebacker, and then the running back, you're getting the ball deep from that quarterback, and you're going downhill between the guards and the tackles. You're running towards the outside. What you don't want to do is you don't want to try and bounce this ball out or bounce this play out too quickly to the outside, because if you do, what'll happen is this defensive end will be able to basically tackle you. So again, avoid the temptation of trying to go out here. You make it really easy for the defense to get you. Pro left, 35 blast. This is a strong side run. So now we're running between the tight end and the tackle. The defensive tackle on the left-hand side on the blast needs to get downhill to block that outside linebacker. The fullback needs to get out of the way to block that safety. Again, ensure the tight end, the defensive end has the tight end. Tight end, you're pushing the D end this way, away from the hole, all right? So you're kind of hooking them to the outside. And running back, you got to run strong downhill. You should be right behind that fullback, looking to cut the ball to the outside. And always the center has the middle linebacker on all these runs. And then the opposite side of the strong side, we are leaving the defensive end on that side unblocked. So the tackle, you're looking for the outside linebacker on that non-play side. Same rules for the receivers. Since now the Z is going to be on the play side, they're blocking the quarterback, and the X is doing a slant to block the free safety. Pro right, 36 blast. This is, again, a strong side run, so kind of the same thing, mirrored the other direction. We're leaving the defensive end on the non-play side unblocked. The tight end, your job is to push that defensive end to the outside. Running back, you got to run right off the edge of that, looking for that big hole that'll be created with the tackle getting out of the way and going and blocking that outside linebacker, and the guard blocking that defensive tackle. So there should be a pretty good hole here if we're running to the strong side. Weak side blast, pro left, 36 blast. This is a weak side run. The tackle, again, you're pushing the defensive end away from the hole here and kind of hooking him a little bit this way. That's a key block. And the guard, you got to make sure that you're hooking that defensive tackle away from the hole. The fullback, you're blowing up that outside linebacker. It's very important that it's this weak side run. The center gets downhill after snapping the ball. And again, quarterback on all these plays, make sure you're bootlegging after you hand the ball off away. That helps freeze the defensive end on this outside. So that is a breakdown of the blast plays. If we do this correctly, we should get pretty good yardage out of this run. But if we leave a guy like a linebacker unblocked, or allow the defensive end to come in, or allow the defensive tackle to fill that hole, this play will end up in trouble. And again, running backs, don't avoid the temptation. Know where you're going. Avoid the temptation of bouncing that ball to the outside before you cross that line of scrimmage, because if you do, you stretch this play this way, and you make the job really easy for the defense so you got to run downhill into the heart of that defense initially. So that's it for the blast plays. Hopefully we're able to execute this really well and gain some big yardage.